54, wide in. Under.
Watch the shot. Check 13. Check 13.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
We go 47.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. He'll find Lindsay here. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Then we're going to 53. Then we're going to 53. Switch. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Wide in. Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. The open man is Smith. And some room to maneuver. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Torrey Smith, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, 59! 50, Mark 50. Here we go, D. All day, defense.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Hey.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Slam. Check it. Let's
Alert.
Watson off play action. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Deron Harmon right there on the coverage. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Let's go, D.
Hey, kill.
It's going to be a long day. Spawn. Let's go. Come on. You go take.
Hey, kill. 47.
27, Mike 27.
Go. Get out there.
Hey, check Mike 27.
Twenty-six.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He's got a first down past the 30. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, 85 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Now Joe Mixon, he'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 24. Another touchdown.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
Check mark 50. Mike is a 50. Time is up.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check 37. Check 37.
Here's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Texans nothing.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Go to 54, go to 54.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
This fielded at the 2. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Check 24, check 24.
On 3rd down, Mixon. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Go ahead in.
27. Let's go, defense.
Go to 53.
Man up, he's checking, he's
Switch. Hey.
Hey, watch it.
Here we go, going to 54. One in. Here we go, kill.
First down, Prescott. Dancing to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On second down, it's Lindsey. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Flush to his right. He's letting this one go for... And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, 58 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that'll make it 24-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Prescott looks to throw on first. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
This is it. 1989. 1988.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson being chased out left.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the gun, here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Set. 19. 25. We go. Hey, 25 to Mike. We go. 25 to the pass.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Bradley Chubb able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Buying time to his left. He gets it to Cooks. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
So we got man. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
On 2nd and goal, Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. All right, flag. Big ass.
We're going to 54. Line in. Gun. 26.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. A big play there just before halftime. 92 yards. So all of a sudden with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
It's a total mind shift, isn't it? Because what you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here, get the half over with. Instead, we can get some points now.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Prescott from the gun. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. J.J. Watt able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And McManus able to put it through. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing. Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. And some room to work. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's the tap. 25. 19. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! 36. 36. Alert. Alert.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Hey, 25. Hey, check.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. steps away to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Terrell Suggs in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
First down, the run with Lynch. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
Here go 46. 46.
Now Prescott. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 2 yards to go.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down, Denver.
Here we go.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Then we're going to 53.
Come get some. He don't want it. He's coming. Double up, double up.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why?
Check. Shift. Hey, check Mike, 27.
26.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
And the Broncos first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 31.
Check 50. Check 50.
Prescott to throw it. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
A gain of 15.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. He will push his way down to about the 14. Tackle made there by Budda Baker.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check Mike, 27. It's going to be a long
On second down now. It's Lindsey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll go again with Lindsey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Lindsey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll try to throw now. Prescott flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave them with a long 4th and goal. The kick by McManus is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Mixon. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Watson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position.
Count. 27. We got double up. 26.
Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Phillip Lindsay saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He'll buy some time right, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Read it well, and it's picked. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Bradley Roby, the cornerback, there to make the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Shakes 3. 218. They go.
Again, it's Yeldon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Ready. 18. Gator.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Whip recon, 132 fighter. Check 26, hey, lock it. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Go. Turn up. Defense.
They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Denver.